kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and we're starting off today with a number talk. So massage your brain, get it ready, because we have to do some mental math coming our way, right? So, but as you're doing mental math, don't forget, you're still using strategies in your brain. You can visualize number lines, hundreds charts, and base 10 blocks, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's our first one. It is 320 minus 180. All right, this would be a really good time to hit pause so that you can come up with your very best strategy, and I'll see you right back here. I'm gonna head out. Now you hit pause. And we're back. Okay, so we've got 320 minus 180, and I'm gonna take some guesses. Okay, I'm gonna guess that some of you probably decided to break apart the 180 and take it off in pieces. So let's see. I think maybe you did 320 minus 180. Maybe you decided to break it the 180 into a 20 so you could just remove it right from there. So maybe you did 20 there and 160 of it was still left. Anybody do that? And then maybe you did 320 minus this 20. That would make 300. So far we've taken off 20 and we still have 160 left to go, but that's kind of a big chunk. So maybe you turned the 160 into a 100 and a 60. So 300, may as well do the chunk of 100. I'm gonna guess that happened. 300 minus 100 is 200. Okay, did that part. And now all we have left is 60. So 60 has to come off of our 200. So 200 minus 60. Maybe you already knew 200 minus 50 was 150, and we have to take off 10 more. Or maybe you knew 6 plus 4 made 10, and that helped you solve this. Anyway, you did it. 200 minus 60 is 140. And that would be our answer after taking off all of our pieces. Okay, I have a guess, though, that somebody added up to solve this problem. It's a really great strategy for this. Okay, so I'm going to draw a number line because you know me, I love my number lines. So maybe somebody said 320 minus 180. I'm going to solve by doing 180 and adding until I get to 320. Aha! Did anybody do that? I almost always add in my head instead of subtracting because that's my best strategy. So I'm kind of curious, what is your best strategy? All right, friendly number hops. So if we start at 180, what can we hop to that would be another friendly number? Maybe you think we could hop 10 and get to 190, or maybe some people are like, oh wait, I know, hop 20 and get to 200. Ooh, I'm going to do that because I like that friendly number hop. Okay, so now I'm at 200. I have to get all the way to 320. So maybe you know we just need to hop 120, or maybe you feel more comfortable hopping in those friendly numbers. So we could hop another 100 and land at 300. And then we need 20 more to get to 320. Where is the answer? It's not here. It's not the answer. It's not here. That is not the answer. It is in the hops, right? So if we add all of the hops, the distance from 180 to get to 320, we would find the distance is 140. We had to add 140. So 140 is our answer on our number line and our break apart strategy. And I have one more. I'm going to guess that there was plenty of base 10 out there in your head. So guess what? I have some base 10 hiding. Okay, so check this out. I have 100, 200, 300, 310, 320. Can you see it? Okay, good. All right, so maybe we have to take off 180. And you're like, ooh, I could take off 100 and I could take off 80. Okay, do you want to take off the 100 or the 80 first? I already know what you're going to say. You want to take off the 100 first. Okay, so 320 minus 100. So I'm going to cross off this 100. That leaves us with 220. Okay, let's write that move down. 320 minus 100 equals 220. But we still have to take off 80. All right, so now what? Because we've got this 100 stuck together and we've got these 20. Uh-oh, I guess we're gonna have to break apart these guys, right? So these can be broken apart into tens. I'm gonna guess some of you probably did that. So if you have to take off 80, you have to take off 8 tens. Okay, so here's 1 10, that comes off. 2 tens, boom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here's all that's left. I'm gonna move them so you can actually see them. Spread out a little bit. Okay, these are the only tens that are left. So we had a 100, woo! And 4 tens left, which actually makes 140. So we've got 220 minus those 80 equals 140. And we can see it in our base 10. Guys, it's such good stuff. Okay, who wants to see our story? Our story is kind of sad today because it's all about broken iPads. Oh, we know the sadness when that happens, right? Ooh, you don't want to break your iPad. They're expensive to fix. But we've got iPad count. And I want to say hello to everybody at Robinson Elementary. Hello, Robinson students. All right, here we go. Robinson had iPads for students to use and learn on. This is the and symbol. Then disaster struck and iPads broke. How many iPads does Robinson have that still work? All right. We are going to know the total that they start with, right? Robinson had iPads for students to use and learn on. Then disaster struck and we're going to find out how many break. Then we have to figure out how many are still working. Okay, so what will your strategy be? What will you choose for your number set? It has to be your just right one. All right, you ready to take a peek at it? Here we go. You might choose 300 and 105, 375 and 116, or you might choose 429 and 167. Remember, if this is your just right number set, that is the set you choose. Make sure you can have all the pictures in your head with base 10 and number lines and all that good stuff before you move on to either of the other number sets. All right, kids, I think that's it for me. I will see you next time. Bye.